Welcome. If you're shopping for a used car right now, or maybe helping an older relative look for one, well, there's a really high chance you're being steered entirely in the wrong direction. But don't worry, because we've uncovered 10 absolute hidden gems. We're talking reliable, incredibly cheap, and highly ergonomic pre-owned cars and SUVs that are literally hiding in plain sight. In this explainer, we're going to dive into the data together and pinpoint the exact vehicles that will absolutely outlast that frustrating, overpriced dealership trap.
Okay, let's dive right into this and look at what modern dealerships are actually pushing these days. It's usually certified pre-owned SUVs that are frankly surprisingly overpriced. They come loaded with these super distracting touchscreen menus that practically force you to take your eyes off the road, and they're just prone to massive repair bills you simply didn't see coming. But on the flip side, we have our hidden gems. These are significantly cheaper to buy and insure. They actually feature physical, tactile knobs you can adjust entirely by feel, and they boast absolute bulletproof reliability.
So here's our roadmap for today's explainer. First, we'll cover the dealership trap. Then we'll move into Tier 1, which is all about practicality and ease. After that, Tier 2, the comfort cruisers. Then we'll hit Tier 3, revealing our gold standards before wrapping it all up with the final verdict.
All right, Section 1, the dealership trap. This really hits the nail on the head. Dealerships are highly incentivized to upsell, right? They push these complex, modern vehicles onto older buyers who honestly just want something that fires up every single morning, doesn't require a computer science degree just to turn on the AC, and is easy to slide in and out of. The real trap here is buying into the illusion that newer always means better. But as you'll see, the ultimate solution is actually opting for slightly older, incredibly over-engineered vehicles that sidestep all of these headaches completely.
Moving right along to Section 2. Tier 1, Practicality and Ease, covering cars 10 through 7.
We're kicking things off at number 10 with the Subaru Forester. Now, what's really fascinating here is a brilliant design concept known as the Fishbowl effect. You see, Subaru specifically engineered the A-pillars on these older Foresters to be as thin as humanly possible, and then they paired them with almost comically tall windows. If you happen to suffer from neck stiffness, or you just can't comfortably crane your neck to check those tricky blind spots, this nearly unobstructed 360-degree visibility is a total game changer. Plus, the door sills are perfectly positioned so you can just swing your legs right out without any painful contortions.
Coming in at number 9, we've got the ultimate old-school legends, the Mercury Grand Marquis and the Ford Crown Victoria. These beasts sit on what's called the Panther platform. This is a heavy steel body-on-frame setup that just devours potholes and rough pavement. I mean, it literally feels like you're driving your living room couch down the highway. But honestly, the best secret feature here? That rare 40-20-40 front bench seat. Because there's no massive center console blocking your way, if you get boxed into a tight parking spot, you can just effortlessly slide across the front seat and hop right out the other side. How great is that?
Grabbing the number 8 and 7 spots are the 2002 to 2006 peak Toyota Camry and the third-generation Honda CR-V. And this brilliantly illustrates exactly why old-school tactile layouts matter so much. The Camry gives you real physical climate knobs and highly visible high-contrast gauges. Absolutely zero touchscreens to learn. Meanwhile, the CR-V is just an absolute masterclass in space efficiency. It mounts the gear shifter way up high on the dash so you never have to reach down, and its rear doors open to a full 90 degrees. That makes loading a walker or helping a passenger into the back completely effortless.
All right, let's roll into Section 3, Tier 2, the comfort cruisers, featuring cars 6 through 4.
At number 6, we have the Lexus ES350, specifically the 2009 to 2012 models. Now, this is what we like to call the Lexus life hack. The ES350 is easily one of the quietest used cars you can buy on the market, which is absolutely massive for anyone with hearing aids or just a general sensitivity to road noise. It offers all the tactile feedback, wide seats, and supreme luxury of a pricey European car. But here's the secret. Beneath that shiny Lexus badge, it shares its core platform and engine DNA with the Toyota Camry. So you get the premium whisper quiet refinement of a luxury sedan, but your mechanic only charges you regular Toyota Camry prices for the repairs. It's a win-win.
Hitting number 5, we've got the Buick LeSabre, packing the absolutely legendary 3800 Series 2 V6 engine. Now take a look at that massive number right there, 300,000. So the crucial point is, that is the mileage these bulletproof engines can easily hit as long as you keep up with basic maintenance. The LeSabre was explicitly tuned for maximum isolation from road imperfections, delivering that ridiculously soft, quiet ride.
And just like the Crown Vic, you're getting that super wide opening door, low sill height, and that incredibly handy front bench seat. Look, for $4,000 to $7,000, this thing is mechanically unbeatable for running your daily local errands. Rounding out Tier 2 at number 4 is the highly dependable Toyota RAV4. Now, why exactly does it rank so high up here? Well, it is all about utility without the physical strain. The cargo floor in the RAV4 is incredibly low. This means if you're loading heavy groceries or bulky mobility equipment, you don't have to strain your back hoisting them up and over a tall bumper. You literally just slide them right in. Plus, if you look for a 2017 or 2018 model, you get Toyota Safety Sense built right in, which brings modern pre-collision warning and automatic emergency braking into a practically indestructible 4-cylinder package. Which brings us to Section 4, Tier 3, the gold standards. These are the top 3 best vehicles on our list. Taking home the bronze medal at number 3 is the Mazda CX-5. Honestly, this is the ultimate pick for the driver who still genuinely loves the act of driving. Unlike a lot of other crossovers out there that use those sluggish, rubber band-feeling continuously variable transmissions or CVTs, the CX-5 sticks with a conventional 6-speed automatic. But the real game-changer here is the infotainment setup. Instead of a highly distracting touchscreen that forces you to look away from the road just to hit a tiny digital button, Mazda gives you this brilliant, tactile rotary commander knob right on the center console. You can just scroll and click entirely by feel, keeping your eyes safely locked on the road ahead.
Let's move on to our runner-up at number 2, the Lexus RX 350, and see how this builds on our ergonomics theme. This quote right here, a literal horizontal slide, just perfectly captures the absolute magic of the RX. Lexus masterfully engineered the ride height so that the seat sits at almost exactly hip level for most adults. There's no stepping up like you're climbing into a heavy-duty truck, and absolutely no lowering yourself down like you're falling into a sports car. You just sit. It's a completely effortless horizontal slide straight into an exceptionally quiet, vibration-free cabin. And, if you ask just about any independent mechanic which luxury crossover they'd rather maintain, the choice is always going to be the used Lexus RX over something like a used BMW X5. Just like the ES350 sedan we talked about earlier, the RX 350 is fundamentally a Toyota underneath. So you're getting that incredible noise and vibration insulation, but the replacement parts are just sitting right there on the shelf at your local auto parts store, and the labor costs are highly reasonable. It completely sidesteps all those infamous European luxury car headaches.
All right, the moment we've been waiting for, which brings us to our number 1 pick, the Toyota Avalon, fondly known by car enthusiasts everywhere as the Japanese Buick. This full-size sedan, specifically the models from 2005 through 2012, is the absolute pinnacle of this explainer. It was meticulously tuned for 3 specific things: unrivaled comfort, absolute vault-like quietness, and effortless long-distance smoothness. It perfectly takes that floaty, comfortable ride of a classic American cruiser and flawlessly pairs it with the legendary engineering precision of Toyota. And the real heart of the Avalon is its 3.5-liter V6 engine, an absolute powerhouse capable of routinely seeing 250,000 to 300,000 miles with literally nothing but basic, routine oil changes. Inside, the interior is just a masterclass in accessibility. You've got large, high-contrast gauges, big physical climate knobs you can grab with ease, and nice, wide, comfortable seats. Wind and road noise, virtually non-existent. For anyone who drives long distances to visit family or honestly just wants a completely effortless driving experience, a well-maintained Avalon genuinely might be the last car you ever need to buy.
Finally, Section 5, the final verdict.
The big takeaway here is that you absolutely do not have to fall into the modern dealership trap. By actively prioritizing vehicles with excellent visibility, tactile physical controls, low cargo floors, and proven underlying platforms like the Panther chassis or Toyota's legendary V6 engines, you can literally save thousands of dollars while actually improving your daily driving experience. So I want to leave you with this. What car are you driving right now? Does it actually serve your needs, or does it just frustrate you? I highly encourage you to evaluate your current vehicle against these 10 hidden gems. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer. I really hope this guide empowers you to make a smart, comfortable, and highly reliable choice for your next vehicle. Keep learning, and I'll catch you next time.